we making tonight? Checking back in, it's your boy Major Influence. This time we live from the kitchen. Gonna be making some homemade chili, baked catfish, a little bit of scrimp. Let's see how this goes, y'all. All right, y'all, so we're about to spray down the 2 pans with some olive oil. We don't want it sticking when we put it in the oven. We have 5 pounds of catfish. This is what we're gonna go ahead and bake. So I'm going to place these in the pan, about 5 each. Then we're gonna season it down, you guys. All right, so let's add some seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and put some black pepper. Nothing too major for the seasoning, you guys. Really, this works with whatever that you prefer, whatever you like. I like to put black pepper, fresh grounded black pepper on everything. Slap your mama, occasion seasoning used in households across the South. Nice generous serving, nothing too much, too major. Cayenne pepper, spicing it up. Paprika. They're gonna wanna flip all these over, you guys. Guys, we got the seasoning on. We got 2 pans here, 10 fillets of catfish. We're gonna throw it in the oven. I have it preset to 375 degrees. We'll probably do about 15 minutes on each side. Let's put it in the oven, you guys. Hey Alexa, start a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. All right, next you guys, we're gonna get started with some shrimp. These are pre-cooked. And these bad boys are going into the air fryer. So these don't require much work. Also, this is gonna be much simpler. We're just gonna add some Kinder's garlic sea salt and half of a lemon. So let's get started with that. Cut that into half. Get some of this on there. Very simple, you guys. The fact that they're pre-cooked allows them to cook quicker and perfect for the air fryer. Add half of a lemon. Most air fryers will have some kind of shrimp or seafood setting. If not, these should take no longer than, I would say, 8 through 10 minutes. I'm going to put them in foil. And then we're gonna put it in the air fryer. I'm just gonna use our hands here. Then we're just gonna wrap this up, like so. And then we're gonna put it into our air fryer. Voila. We have the shrimp here, 330 degrees. We're gonna go 10 minutes and let's see how that catfish is doing. All right, you guys, our timer is done. Let's see how this catfish is doing. 15 minutes on one side. I'm gonna leave the other one in while we're flipping these. All right, that flip wasn't as smooth as I would have liked it, but that's okay. We'll do the same with the other one. Try to do some better flips. Breaking all over the place. Now we're gonna throw this back in there. We just wanted to get a light coat on top. We got them flipped. Now we're gonna leave them in for a bit longer. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. All right, you guys, so we're gonna saute our turkey in our pressure cooker. We're gonna add some Pam in there, and we're gonna throw this bad boy in there. That's obviously not hot enough, you guys. That turkey is still not thawed all the way through. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put the pressure on for about 5 minutes or so. By the time we release the pressure, it should be ready to saute. Let's try this out, y'all. Oh, that's good. One more. Very basic. Garlic salt, lemon, can't go wrong. Let's put these back in, keep these warm. While we were away, I put some rice on, y'all. We're gonna add a little bit of rice to our chili. We're gonna have the rest of the rice to go with our catfish. All right. Yeah, we're gonna allow this to cook a little bit longer, maybe 5-6 more minutes, and then we're gonna add some seasoning. I just wanna make sure this is cooking all the way through. We had to break up that frozen block we originally had, and it's almost time for the seasoning, you guys. So we're gonna let that simmer for an additional 5 through 7 minutes. Once we check back in on this, time for the seasoning. We're just gonna add some taco blend from Kinder's, and then we're gonna add our Old Faithfuls again, the cayenne pepper and the paprika. Add a little spice to it, a little kick. And once we get the turkey up and running, then we'll start to add the rest of the ingredients. All the water evaporated. That do its thing. Got that going. For this batch of chili, we're gonna be going with black beans over the kidney beans. It's really your own preference, however you wanna do it. We're gonna go with the black beans, organic style. I'm gonna drain as much as we can, the juice out. And those will be ready to go. Actually need to be Alright, you guys, now we have the turkey nice and cooked through. We're going to start to add our seasoning and our other ingredients. So we have the taco blend from Kinder's. I always like to put taco blend on my ground turkey. Always gives it a good taste. Cayenne pepper and some paprika. And we're gonna mix that all together. Should give us a nice spicy taste. We're gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna dismiss this. Let's see what we're working with, you guys. Nice and crispy on the outside. Looks to be still soft on the inside. Let's give that a taste. Oh wow, that is hot, both temperature-wise and spice-wise. I actually think that is done. I would prefer it to be a little more crispy on the outside, but since we're baking it, this may be at its capacity. We don't want to overcook it. I'm gonna go in for another taste. Yeah, I definitely think those are done, you guys. All right, you guys, so we're gonna add the black beans now into our turkey mix, 1 can's worth. We're gonna mix that in. I'm also gonna add about 1/4 of water from this can. Get that all mixed in. I'm about to add 1/4 of water from this can. That'll be enough for now. We're also going to add a little bit of marinara, you guys. Normally people use tomato paste, but again, chili is all about making it with your style, so I like to add marinara to mine. We're gonna eyeball this. That's about 1/4 jar of the marinara in place of the tomato paste. In this household, we typically don't like whole tomatoes, but we do like marinara. Look at that, you guys, it's already starting to look like chili. We're gonna let that simmer. All right, you guys, so we're gonna boil just a little bit of noodles. Add a little bit of noodles to our chili, probably about a cup. We're gonna let those boil, and I'll check back in with you guys when we're adding the rice. All right, you guys, let's see how this simmer is doing. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of rice to it while we're waiting for our noodles to boil. That should be good enough. We're gonna use the rest of our rice later with our catfish. We'll close that up, let that simmer some more. I'll check back in with you guys when the noodles are ready. All right, so our noodles are done. We're gonna use our ladle. We're gonna add a generous portion of noodles. Let's see what that's looking like, you guys. And as we've added more ingredients, our consistency has gotten thicker. So I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of some water as well as some more marinara just to get that consistency again with chili. Then then we're gonna let it simmer a little bit more. We're gonna go about another quarter of the jar. And before we go ahead and let it simmer, I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt and pepper. We're gonna go ahead and mix that up. That's looking good, you guys. We're gonna let this simmer for maybe 7 through 10 minutes. All right, you guys, let's see how it came out. It's been simmering for about 10 minutes. Let's serve this up. This is Major Influence's homemade chili. See how this comes out, you guys. All right, you guys, let's see how this tastes. Your boy has done it again. We already tasted the cat and the shrimp, so we already know that was good. I just wanted to taste a little bit of the homemade chili on camera for you guys, so it could be authentic, but it's delicious. What do you think?
Delicious.
So it's your boy Major Influence. We checking out. Peace.